Today's title, we are officially in the RUVALO's girls trip, and we do have someone at the door, guys. And this is your first time ever going to see me full on screen, besides, the what was it called, the Halloween trip. But let's go open up the door for our girl. Stop, guys! I'm so excited. Wait, and don't mind me. Don't mind my outfit.
Oh my god!
We got our girl.
That's funny. I was watching it on my phone and I was like a few seconds behind, so that just threw me off.
You like
so
knocked
much.
last second.
Yeah, no, dude. I was like, I saw you still sitting on the computer. That kind of scared me.
Okay, chat. We are here. Hello. Also, don't mind us if like we fucking interrupt each other because we're still getting like used to just each other and whatever. We've been sitting here talking and trying to fucking evaluate what we're gonna be doing for the girls trip. So you already know.
Yeah, we already had like right now we're kind of just like writing out our routine because Ruby's flight was delayed like an hour, and so we're kind of just like writing out our schedule for the next few days and like thinking maybe you guys can help us out.
Absolutely.
And we can just talk to the chat too.
I was about to say, shout out to BB. Let's see who's in the chat. President Zaddy. Shout out to you. Greatest Alley. Danny Phantom. God bless you too. I hope everything is well. Gimpy,
Gimpy.
what's up? Speak Radio. He said, damn, Ava dressed like she's at the damn gym.
Plain outfit.
Do you not listen, guys? I need to let you know, Ava and Ruby both had a long ass fucking day. So we're gonna be streaming a little bit today, but it's not gonna be, our full activities like we're gonna be doing tomorrow and Thursday. So just be prepared.
So it begins, RUVALO. Am I a little late? Not really, because I did a whole stream on this, but here we are. It begins, RUVALO. RUVALO has started, ladies and gentlemen. The beginning, the end, the new age. Let's go. So here we are. This is my first attempt to cover RUVALO. I'm not sure how much clips I'm going to be using or how much I'm going to do this or how much I'm going to cover this. I will be covering all 3 days back to back. Hopefully D-Dog pops up. So it is going to be extremely long. Very long, full of content all around, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so if you're not aware, RUVALO is an event brought together by 3 individuals. Lo, Ava, and Ruby SpaceX. They're all streamers. I've seen them before. Made my opinion very clear about all 3 of them. Nothing really negative for the most part. A little bit of tomfoolery here and there. Just a bit of tomfoolery. But no. In all seriousness, a lot of their fans have been waiting for like a major IRL collabs, and it finally happened, and they finally are getting what they want. So, let's progress forward to the RUVALO.
I don't know. I can't really reiterate like it in a super good way. I haven't been listening that much, but like, I don't know. It's interesting, but it's fucking funny because she'll literally be like, yeah, you should like heterosexuality is like just bad for women.
So
and I'm like, I'm not with all that, but it's just like so antithetical to like.
So now that like, would you say that you
people.
guys have broken up? Do you want to be that like independent woman that you're hearing other women like talk about?
I'm like, I want to, instead of putting my energy towards like finding a man that can like provide for me, but then also still wanting to be like, I'm like, I can't have the best of both worlds and like have that, but then not expect to, be like a trad like chick, I'm like, that's just not me. I'm like, I need to get my own money. And, I'm like, I just want to focus on myself.
Do you want to answer Universal's questions? He said independent woman means
not relying on a.
Oh, that's some spicy stuff. Apparently, if you're not aware, Ava broke up with her boyfriend a while back, and hey, open market, D-Dog, if you want to go at it. But in all seriousness, that's kind of sucks. But she wants to go down this, I guess, some weird radical feminist stuff. Why is it important to the RUVALO content? Well, I just wanna take random clips like these because I thought they were pretty interesting. I thought they were very interesting stuff in my honest opinion. But that's just me. Maybe I'm just I'm trying to be big brain energy, ladies and gentlemen. Big brain.
I'm gonna wait by the car so they don't be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. What's she doing? She's like behind that wall. She's dying to get a smoke. Does she have cigarettes?
Maybe I'll stand right here.
Okay. Oh, bro, you already got a cigarette? Ooh,
Are you streaming right now?
I want one. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Well, okay, this cop guy. He's gonna be mad at us.
Okay, sorry, my bag is
He made us like do a loop because we were seeing, even though it's like, bro, it's so empty here, right? Is that yours?
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay.
sorry, I'm playing with the plane.
Let's go. You look so cute.
You're so pretty there. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, don't
You guys' outfits are. I can't believe you tried.
Man, it finally happened. We're finally getting our RUVALO. We finally did it, guys. We did it. We got all the girls. We got Ava, we got Ruby, and most importantly, Lo. So now RUVALO has fully officially begun. I mean, it already started before this, but we're getting it full focus, right? Full on, right? You know, this is the true content that we demand. I do apologize if I come up a little snarky or a bit of a condescending. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make it a little bit more interesting. But no, in all seriousness, it did was very enjoyable to watch. And seeing them together, I don't know, bro, smile to my face. I'm like, damn. I one day want to do IRL content, but then I realized I don't want my life to be out there too much more than it has to be, so I'm good. Yeah. We're slowly starting on RUVALO the first day. I kind of wish they had an extra day, but I guess that's not gonna really happen too much. And it is actually exciting to see the three of them because I've spoken to Lo, I've spoken to a little bit, maybe a little bit to Ava, not really that much, and I've obviously spoken to, I've spoken to Ruby, been on her panel a number of times. So seeing them together has become extremely exciting. Let's move on.
I almost forgot the fucking lyrics.
Beth is a good person. Me and her are good friends. Yeah, she is. She said, "I love that." We were like,
Popular. I don't know if I can be like, I got this.
We should recreate
dress
our
on,
dancing
guys.
with
Listen, I got the
Frances.
dress on. I don't need you guys looking at my fucking. There you guys go. It's alright. I'll bring it. A little angel's name. No, we do need that. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so fun. I can't believe we're all in the same. Stop, guys. We're really here. Twerk, or what did you say? They're meeting up with Prawn soon. No, we're not meeting up with Prawn.
Jeremy is in the trunk though.
Oh, no.
Jeremy's in the trunk. I'm worried. We gotta stick on it because when I'm streaming, I'm gonna forget shit. We need to get like a real cart and shit too.
Here, I'll just finish this.
It's hot.
So they went to Kmart. You know, I can't believe Kmart's still around. In the twerking, my gosh, the gooning was real. How much goo? No, seriously. Yeah, so later on they would, do a little bit of shopping, do a little bit of the shopping. You know, a little bit of shopping is good for the soul, going out with the girls and shopping. Apparently also Ava loses. God, I can't even speak when I'm doing this for myself. Man, it do be like that with the spuddy. No. But enough of the crap, enough of me trying to make everything into a little bit of a joke. That was pretty funny. Cringy, yes. Funny, a little bit. You know, the little twerk.
Yes. We love mooncake. I want to go to Canada. Yeah, dude, mooncake. I went and I was watching. I was just curious. I was watching some of your streams, and I liked that. Like, she just she just chills. Like, she just has her music playing in the background and just talks to chat, and just her personality just carries it. Like, she doesn't do any like drama or anything like that. Like, just chatting.
I was gonna hear.
And I'm like, damn, that inspired me to somewhat get into that. Because I'm like, I didn't know that you could still, you know, get views just off doing that. Okay, I should be over here. Well, it's like the Twitch genre is very different from YouTube.
Hello?
Here we go.
Is this not working?
No.
Thank you. We're all. When did they switch over to paper bag?
I don't know.
Oh my god, it reminds me of the Gracie stream, where Gracie also, you know, Gracie, she went. Oh god, dude, for real. Okay. Enough of me making joke out of it. That's the only way I can do things. I gotta stop making jokes out of everything. I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm really not. It's just watching these girls do stuff like this. It's kind of surreal because you watch them and then you're slowly like, damn, this is a vibe check. This is content that people came here to watch, to enjoy, to as the young kids would say, enjoy. You know what I mean? We came here to enjoy wholesome content. Also, I didn't realize that they have paper and not plastic bags in their little Kmart. It's a little weird because where I'm from, or at least a lot of the areas where I'm from, we still use plastic, and a lot of places that I visit still use plastic. You know, I know some states they don't even have plastic or wood, or not wood, bags. You know, cardboard. You know, basically it's just wood. It's basically wood and plastic, but a lot of places don't do either. You gotta, yeah, take that as it is. I'm not a fan of stuff like that. I just never have and never will. Just who I am at heart. Let's move on.
I don't know, dude. I'm a millennial. I spend too much time on the internet. When I see three women are about to have some fun together, it's like, okay, you guys are gonna.
Please
Oh
stop.
my
Listen,
God,
Jeremy,
Jeremy.
you can leave the panel.
Just
right
because
now.
we're gonna
Oh,
play
no, I'm
Twitch
sorry. I'm sorry.
doesn't
No,
mean-
I've been drinking too. All right, I got a 6-pack of Voodoo Ranger.
Modelo?
So. No, Voodoo Ranger this time.
Are you cope drinking because you're not here? You didn't get the
Yes,
invite.
you got me, Ava. You got me. I'm so
Okay.
depressed that I didn't get invited. But honestly, if you think about it, if I had been invited, I would be making this so much more fun.
How
Look
so?
at you guys. Look at Ruby. Ruby
Jeremy,
can't even
what
be bothered.
is your version of? Let's hear. Let's hear.
Oh, I'd immediately set you guys up against each other to compete for my affection. I was thinking about.
Own house of wayward hoes type shit.
Bro,
Yeah, I'm a narcissist. You know that. No. I was thinking more of like a Charlie's Angels kind of thing, where like you guys are my angels, and I send you guys out on some mission.
Oh, but you're the angels.
I mean, we're the
Yeah, the LOL Angels. The whole
True.
LOL Angels. I was gonna do like a Charlie's LOL Angels. I was gonna send you guys out on some mission, and you guys would be like calling me up after the mission is done and be like, "Hey, Jeremy, mission complete." And I'd be like, "I'm gonna send a helicopter out to pick you up."
you,
No,
Frances.
not that
Shout out to you,
one.
Frances.
Not
We do
that one.
appreciate you.
So here we got Radio Foreman. Go check him out if you want. So here we have Ruby stream. Yeah. So before I move forward, I believe what they're doing is they're breaking up their streams in different parts. So there's a part where Ava is streaming, Ava streaming, Lo is streaming, and Ruby is streaming. So if you want like the full chain of event, you have to go to 3 different channels to even like cover it or even watch a lot of it, right? Because I guess this is where I get part of. I get thrown into it. I feel like I could make these videos a lot longer, but I feel like because I have to go through so much stuff to get to that point, you know, on my end, it gets maybe a little grainy. Not grainy. It's not a bad way. It's not a bad thing. I would say that it's not a bad thing. It's just the amount of what I have to go through to go through it's very rough. But here we got Jeremy kind of mad about not being invited to the whole Ruvalo event. He was originally invited, but then got uninvited and got replaced with Domination Dog. I mean, I think in a way, yeah, I think you could easily agree that, yeah, I think Jeremy would have been a good addition. He would at least would have provided some form of content, provided some form of entertainment to the people, and so on. And I think that is important when you're doing these live events. You need an individual who is willing to go out and do stuff, right? Because I'm not saying you don't see that, like, because a lot of collaborating streamer, it's not even a sentence or a word, but people who do the IRL massive, collaboration have at least one or two people that sole purpose is to be that wacky, crazy guy, and you kind of do need that. You really do need an individual who can do that, right? You do need an individual who could do that, and that is very important. Now maybe I'm coping for Jeremy, and maybe I'm simping for Jeremy, but I think that is important. Even if it's not the best, even you can say, oh well, it's not really that good of a content, and like, well, hey, it's better than nothing. Right? I would say it's better than nothing. Okay, let's move on.
Cowering. He's already
Seriously.
fucking.
You're wearing a speedo. Why would I take any of your criticism seriously?
Because you're wearing a Charlie Brown shirt and it looks fucking ridiculous.
Have you seen Charlie Brown? He clearly only has like two stripes.
No, I'm not a
This is
child. I
many
don't watch
stripes.
cartoons.
Can you count?
Sorry, dude.
This is more than two. I don't know if you can count higher than that. So.
Oh, whatever. You have a stupid speech impediment.
So
You
somehow I
have
spoke to
brain
more viewers than
damage?
you. Look at that.
Do you
Look
talk
at
like that because you have like brain damage or something?
I understand I talk really quickly. You can't really keep up with it. I get it. It's hard.
No, it's just
You
like
can watch
it's like
it.
a form
you can
of
watch
brain
it
damage.
0.5x.
Do you understand how like cadence and like kind of like speak in a way that people want to hear instead of just sounding like a robot? You got the robot
uniquely.
thing going
That's why I stand out. I'm very unique. I agree.
You know, it's
As
redundant
Maroon,
to
I
say
haven't seen you for
pretty
a
unique.
bit.
Oh yeah, how are you doing, Francis?
It's been a while.
Oh my
It's been a while. I'm
god, did
good.
we just bring a
Mm.
Muslim guy up? Who's this guy?
No, no, man, I'm
Yo,
not
what the
Muslim.
fuck is your
I think he's
problem?
Indian.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy.
stop.
Yeah, I just say it like
know.
it is. This guy sounds like a loser Muslim.
I'm not a Muslim,
What's your
dude.
heritage?
Yeah, you're going.
They just kick him off. Yeah, so there is some bad blood between Pranseth and Jeremy. I think there's probably a lot more to it that I'm not aware of, and I think I probably should kind of look into it, or maybe just ask Jeremy myself between the beef. But he could just be like just messing with them and just not being taken it serious. But he was intoxicated, so I don't know about that one right there, champs. Um, on top of that, that offhand remark was like, damn, dude. And you can also tell that like Lowell was just not for it, wasn't really comfortable. I know Jeremy has been on Lowell's stream at least a few times, so it's kind of like you should be used to the way he is and the way he acts, right? If you're not comfortable, that's one thing, but like kind of like, hey, yo, maybe kind of, you know, maybe take it a little easy. Jeremy, buddy, Bobby boy. I don't know. That's how I see it. Maybe take it a little easy than you usually do, but that's just an opinion. A schedule opinion. Tune in next time. Dun, 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 dun. My brain went to the Dragon Ball Z thing. I don't know why. Let's move on. It's the final clip.
Basically, it's full enough that I think the bitches are gonna go crazy. We have our own full Airbnb.
Ooh, you're gonna turn into a were Ruby.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh. What are you most excited to see, Stevie? We've got beach, we've got thrift store, we've got
Thrift
all
store.
kinds
When are
of
you
stuff.
doing that? When are you doing the thrift store? 'Cause
I'm actually not sure, but I mean, the only
Don't-
thing that I
don't
think
do
is
it-
planned for tomorrow is
yeah.
the beach, and
Okay.
so hopefully thrift store would be tomorrow, and then we'll get like fun things to wear just like out on the town.
Because I can't really see a lot of stuff if I'm at work, really, or unless I'm like driving, which I have to be a passenger to watch it. But
I'm just walking in the middle of the road. This is cool. No cars around. Whee! I'm in the road. Ooh, let's go in the parking lot. Watch out for the beep. The Thor Barbie. I know. I don't want to accidentally dox us, even though I'm pretty sure they're too broke to travel right now. And I think they realize how pathetic that would be to drive out just to get the cops called again.
Hey, Rui, can I drive down tonight?
And here we are for the most part of the end of the first day of the RUVALO and my end of the first day of coverage. Overall, there was some weak moments, some slow moments, some fun moments, some funny moments, especially, depending if you're watching me covering it or you're watching Grace covering it, it's all up to you and how you want to cover it. There's a lot to cover and a lot of things for me to comb through. I feel like I did miss some stuff that would have been quite entertaining. Others that would have been like, okay, why do you have that on there? So I'll let you guys decide if I don't think I did a good coverage, but I'm attempting to at least cover these type of things. And maybe down the line, maybe we'll cover more stuff, maybe things related to process, maybe stuff related more to Ruby, because I did cover Ruby at least 2 or 3 times already. So we'll have to wait and see. The coverage of the RUVALO will continue. RUVALO Day 1 coverage has been completed. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a good one. Till next time, God bless.